What is going on, guys? It's Frizzeyes, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my most honest and just truthful opinion of COD World War II, my final thoughts of the game, because as you guys know, the CWL Championship COD Champs is finally over, the pro season's over, and to me that just means like the game's coming to an end. Things are just slowly coming down, the hype's not really there anymore, there's really nothing to look forward to, there's not going to be any more huge events. No major updates. There's nothing to really change since the pro scene is just over for this game. Everyone's looking forward to Black Ops 4, and I just kind of want to reflect on the game and just give my honest opinion of the game. I know I'm always saying, oh, this game sucks and oh, I hate it and all that type of good stuff, but I actually want to be truthful. I want to give you guys my honest opinions, telling you guys what I liked, didn't like, what I would change, what I wish they added, all that type of good stuff. And as you guys know, I've been literally uploading, streaming this game so much. I'm level 1000, so I have a lot of time played in the game. I have a lot of experience, so I feel like I can give you guys just a very detailed opinion of my thoughts on this game. Now, before we get further, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. That'd be absolutely amazing. We're close to 105,000 subscribers, so help the boy get there. That'd be fantastic. Click that notification bell as well, the little bell icon next to subscribe, so you guys can receive all notifications regarding videos, streams, all that type of good stuff. You're not going to miss anything when Blackout comes out, the Black Ops 4 multiplayer when that finally releases in October, and I'm telling you, a bunch of good stuff coming to the channel. You're not going to miss it. And drop a like on today's video if you guys do enjoy it, and I want you guys to comment down below your opinions of World War II. I'm expecting some lengthy paragraphs. I'm going to be reading the comments and I'm going to be replying to some of you guys, and I don't know, I just want to have like a civilized conversation about World War II in the comments. I think it'd just be amazing, and yeah, I don't want no arguing. Let's just chill and relax. So the first thing and the major just difference that we had in this game out of all the other Call of Duties are divisions. As you guys know, they replaced perks and all that type of stuff, the Pig 10 system, with divisions, and that for me completely ruined it. It kind of threw away my entire customization abilities, because in my opinion, I honestly love the Pig 10 system. If I want a secondary, I'll put it on. If I don't, I take it off. If I want a lethal like a grenade, or if I want a concussion, I can put it on, take it off. And personally, me, I don't use secondaries, I don't use grenades, I use concussions, but when I'm forced to have a concussion on my class or a grenade, I'm gonna want to, get that off of me right away, because I don't really want it, I don't really care for it. And I feel like that made this game such a grenade spammy game. I mean, all of you guys know that we've died by grenades multiple times a day. And I feel like in any other Call of Duty, it's very rare to die by grenades, and you would never really complain. Sometimes you don't even know if you died by a grenade. You wouldn't even really remember it. In World War II, I bet you can remember. You could probably think of a time off the top of your head where you died off of a street because of a grenade. Like, it just became super spammy because everyone was forced to run it. And dating back to Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2, where the Pig 10 system was in effect, you were never getting spammed by grenades or anything like that. It was usually C4 since they were so good, but other than that, you just never saw grenades or some text or anything like that. And C4s have a specific range it could reach. So that's just part of it. Other than that, I kind of miss having 3 perks where I could run Dead Silence, Scavenger, Lightweight, things like that. Kind of where I can customize what I want to run, because there were specific perks I liked on Airborne, and then specific things I liked on Expeditionary. I wish I could just pick and piece my own division together. You know what I mean? That's something I really liked about other Call of Duty, was the Pig 10 system, because I got to be as creative as I wanted to be. But in World War II, you were kind of limited to what you could actually run, so I wasn't a big fan of that, and things became very stale for me later on down the road, because there's just so many different there's not much class ups you can make using those divisions, considering we started out with 4 and we're ending out with what, 6 now, I believe. And I don't know, not a big fan of it whatsoever, and I just really wished that was not put in this game. I feel like Pig 10 system would have been a fantastic choice for this game specifically, but we were stuck with divisions. I hope we never see these come back. I just pray we don't see those come back. So that was a big problem. Also, the basic trainings. I believe there was over 20 basic trainings, and we were only allowed to use 1 of them. I feel like if we were allowed to use 2 of them, it would make the game, again, a little bit more creative, in my opinion, just so we can kind of mess around with their classes. But we were only limited to use 1 of them, and again, not a big fan of it, man. I feel like I'm just not able to do what I want to do and make a class fitted to me. So that's it about divisions. I just not a big fan of it. Moving on, no rewards for playing. I just wrote a little list down, so that's what I've written down next, is no rewards for playing. What I mean by this is you played for no reason. Like, there was really no incentive to grind prestige and all that type of good stuff. There was nothing to grind for, in my opinion. So, dating back to Black Ops 3, one of my favorite Call of Duties, when you were prestiging, leveling up, going to level 1000, you were rewarded emblems. Now, I know it's nothing insane like, whoa, emblems. No, I know that, but I just thought it's just an incentive, you know? It's something that not everyone in the game has unless they're level 1000, level 900, level 800. You were rewarded those prestige emblems, and I thought it was pretty cool in my opinion. It's just something really, really nice you could work towards, and I appreciated that. I really like that. Also, obviously, Black Ops 3 had a major fun factor for me, but yeah, I just feel like there was no really point in prestiging, leveling up, hitting level 1000. There just was nothing really there. Now, an idea I pitched out and thought was really cool was, imagine if every 100 levels you get like an epic weapon bribe or a heroic weapon bribe, where you're guaranteed an epic or heroic variant. I think that makes so much more sense, and people would be way more inclined to grind to those higher levels considering you get that stuff. That is 100% something I think would have worked so well in this game. I mean, look at Advanced Warfare. Every single prestige you hit after they increased the prestiges, you were given a new weapon, a new epic weapon that was in the game that everyone wanted. I mean, I remember the Bal Obsidian Steed, the Speakeasy, like things like that. It made people want to prestige in the game. It gave a reason to play. But here in World War II, there was no point. And I know people are going to ask me, then why'd you go to level 1000? Because there was nothing else to do. So I thought, hey, might as well level up, might as well hit the max level. I mean, it should be fun, right? And it kind of sucked not being rewarded for it, you know? And then later on down the road, we just like got the, you know, our rewards, and it was just kind of like whatever, you know? Like, I already hit level 1000. I've been level 1000 for over a month now, and now you're going to reward me for it, you know? I don't know. It would have been a lot more fun being rewarded as I go along. You know, that's another issue, is they just did not update the game quick enough. I feel like people just quit after so long, you know? Like, you're not going to be patient. So that was another big issue, is just not updating their game as frequently. But I'm getting off track. Anyways, to close out the rewarding thing, there should have just been some rewards for, you know, leveling up, prestiging, playing the game, just things like that. Again, I thought my idea was really good with the epic weapon bribe and the hero weapon bribe. Again, I think that would have been fantastic. Next is the V2 rocket. Now, I'm going to be going over things I personally didn't like. So obviously, maybe you guys loved the V2 rocket. In my opinion, man, I hate to say it, but it was just so stupid. It was not the coolest call-in nuke, I guess. It's probably the worst one of all time. No, like, just, I'm not trying to hate or anything. It's just my personal opinion. When you actually get the V2 rocket, there's no cool sound, or, you know, the guy doesn't say anything really, really cool. Like, I don't know, that was lame. Let's go back to the Moab. Back in MW3, again, Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward both worked on that game. When you got a Moab, they're like, Moab, ready for your go. And they're like, beep, beep. Like, bro, tell me that's not cool. Come on, man. That was so cool. Or when you got, what is it? Oh, yeah, they said friendly Manticore inbound for the DNA bomb. Oh, and then it left the little green smoke. Or when you got the Chem Strike and Ghost, they had the, it made like a little cool noise, and then it was loud. It was like a loud countdown timer. That is what I love. But if the V2 rocket is as basic as it could, like, possibly get. Literally didn't sound cool when you called it in. Didn't sound cool when you earned it. Didn't do anything after you got the kills. Like, I don't know. That was just such a failed nuke, in my opinion. It's definitely the worst one, in my opinion. It wasn't even really fun to get one. I mean, obviously, the first few I got were really cool to get. But I don't know, there was just no satisfaction of calling it in, getting the kills, or anything like that, in my opinion. Obviously, I was really hyped when I got my first one, or getting unique ones with new weapons. Like, that's fun, but if I just drop a normal V2 rocket, it's nothing cool. I don't really get satisfied off of calling it in or anything like that. Not cool, in my opinion. Next is the colors. Now, I think a lot of you guys can agree with me on this. The colors in this game were unbelievably depressing. Like, I literally had to bump up the color correction in videos, streams, just for me to enjoy the game so much. Like, it's really, really bad. I mean, a lot of people kept asking me, oh, what kind of, monitor do you have? Like, people thought this was my monitor, that's why it looked good. No, guys, I literally had to go on my Elgato software and bump up the saturation. That's how ugly it looked. And I didn't have to ever do that for any other Call of Duty. Black Ops 3, the colors are fantastic. People enjoyed the game, and it was just overall the colors were amazing. It looks so appealing to look at, play, and overall they did really good with the colors on Black Ops 3. Not only that, the colors on Infinite Warfare weren't the best, but they weren't the worst either. But I just feel like there's a lot of just gray and just white, black. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the colors on World War II. It just didn't make it appealing to watch or play. So I had to bump up the saturation on both my Elgato and Sony Vegas, which is the software I do edit my videos on. Again, that's why it looks so good on videos and streams, is because I had to bump up the saturation so you guys could, you know, watch it so it looks appealing. Like, I don't blame you guys. It just doesn't look cute at all. It doesn't look appealing. So I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the colors at all. I kind of just wish they maybe fix them so I didn't have to do it myself. But that's a big L there. I know they're trying to keep it realistic with the time period, but again, at the end of the day, it's a video game. They really should have just made it colorful. Gosh, just make it colorful. Next, I guess this kind of goes in with rewards for playing the game. Bad score streak. Now, these score streaks might be the worst score streaks in COD history. I mean, take a look at any of the other Call of Duty. MW2, BO1, BO2, MW3, Black Ops 3. I didn't really play too much Infinite Warfare, but just those Call of Duties. We'll take BO2 for an example, since BO2 score streaks are probably the best score streaks in COD history. Unbelievably amazing. When you earn those score streaks, you know they're going to do work. In World War II, when you get your paratroopers, it's like, oh yes, got my paratroopers. But you don't know if they're actually going to go in, because it's like a 50-50 chance. All right, they're going to be absolute idiots or they're going to be absolute gods. And I feel like that was a big issue, is the score streaks. Like, there was no point of playing for score streaks because they didn't really do much. I was not a big fan of that at all. Especially, I was very, very disappointed the ball turret gunner. All it does was shoot bullets. I kind of wish it was like an AC-130 where it shot rockets and things like that. I wish it was a little bit more overpowered. I want score streaks to be overpowered, because if you earn those score streaks, especially if they're, you know, up there in like the 12, 13 kill streak, they better be doing some mad damage. Not 2, 3, 5 kills. No. You should be doing damage, like tearing people apart. The firebombing one, that wasn't too bad. The carpet bomber wasn't bad. What else is there? The glide bomb, the fighter pilot. Like, I just wish some of these other score streaks were just very, very overpowered. Like, the glide bomb is just a garbage version of the Predator missile. That's literally what it was. There's no boost to it, like to make it go quicker, which would have been really nice. That would have been a really good boost to it. Guys, don't even get me started. We didn't have a single advanced UAV hater. Blackbird, just nothing like that. I think that would have been very, very nice to have in this game. Again, I know they're trying to keep it realistic, but I just personally believe it would have been so nice to just have some type of advanced UAV in this game. It would have made it so much more fast-paced, a lot more enjoyable to play, and just overall way better. So score streaks in this game, terrible, weren't even fun to use. I ended up using specialists when they brought that out, or I ran Blitzkrieg because it buffed up the score streaks, which is really, really good. Other than that, I just didn't really use the higher score streaks in the game, like the ball turret gunner. Unless I was running Blitzkrieg, you would never catch me using a ball turret gunner because it was just that bad. So score streaks just weren't really fun to use or call in. Those were really bad. And I think the final thing I had an issue with was probably the maps. The maps were absolute poops. I mean, come on. You can take every single bad map in all the other Call of Duties, put those together, and all those maps are better than every single map in World War II. And not to mention that, there were barely any maps in the game either. So that took a huge L on that. Shipment, again, you guys know this for a fact. I play Shipment literally all the time. People are always complaining, stop playing Shipment, stop doing this. And the reason I played Shipment is because it was the best map. It was quick and fast paced. That's why I like to play Call of Duty. Quick and fast paced, a lot of action. I don't have to run around the map for 3 minutes looking for one enemy. The enemies are right there when you spawn in. And some of my most viewed Call of Duty World War II videos are on Shipment because of how fast paced it is, and it's just so action packed. I mean, who doesn't want to watch, you know, an action packed game where there's a lot of kills, a lot of kill streaks called in, speeds, things like that. So I was really limited down to the maps, and I personally just did not like a lot of the maps in the game. My favorites, just off the top of my head, literally Shipment, Black Tower, London Docks. So those are probably my 3 favorite maps in the game. Gibraltar, a lot of peg glitching. Gustav Canyon, you cannot find any enemies. Aachen is just overall a terrible map. I wouldn't recommend playing that. And just all the other maps are just mediocre. They just weren't, you know, appealing to play on. It really just depended on how enemies played. If people were camping, they were just a really huge pain to play on. and I don't know, just kind of ruined it. And you know, playing the same few maps over and over and over and over again, it just gets very repetitive and very, very boring. And I feel like that's it. I'm not trying to complain. I'm being 100% honest. So the question here is, did I enjoy playing World War II? Did I hate it? What is my honest opinion of it? It was an okay game. That's it. I'm gonna give it an okay, like a 5 out of 10 for sure. There's just so much they need to work on. It's like the main core of the game needed to be worked on. I mean, obviously had that Call of Duty feeling to it. That's like the only reason I liked it. Requisition, don't even get me started on that, man. That, I'm not even gonna get into it. You guys already know. Rewarding people who aren't good at the game is just not good. I feel like if you play the game, you grind it, you're always on it, playing it, you should be rewarded for that. You know, whether it's overpowered score streaks, which we had bad score streaks, there's no point of it. And Requisition gave you score streaks when, you know, even though you died a million times. So I wasn't a big fan of that. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Again, the only reason I'm saying that is because I made it through the whole year uploading content on the game. I made it to level 1000, and I just managed to somehow play it the whole year without quitting. So I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. I don't know how I did it. Just a lot of annoying stuff in the game. Overall, it just seems like it lacked a lot. So again, this isn't to complain. This is me being 100% honest with you, not sugarcoating anything. Just my full honest opinion of the game. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you made this far, comment down below your guys' opinion of, you know, where this lands in Call of Duty. Was it a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, through whatever it is? Just give me a ranking on your guys' thoughts on this game in the comments, and that's how I know you made it this far. So thank you guys so much for making it this far. Also, in that comment, man, put hashtag FrizzFam 100%, because this is a long video, and I appreciate anyone who watched it. Again, this is my honest opinion, just me being 100% truthful. It was an okay game. I'm gonna give it an okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'll be back to, you know, normal live stuff. I actually have a very unique video idea coming out in the next few days. It takes a lot of work to make, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.